and welcome back to the RMTV Women's Podcast. This is episode 157. According to Amy, if that's wrong, it's Amy's fault.
Okay, I take responsibility.
Yeah, I think it's right though. I'll go with it. Back with a podcast. I feel like we haven't done one in ages. Apologies for that. Just life. Life gets in the way.
We will do better. It was supposed to be a new year, new us, but that's going to be postponed until February.
Yeah, I feel like everyone should have a let off in January because like January is just like that month.
January's like, horrible.
Everyone's trying to get the lives together, and then it just doesn't work. So
I feel like I've gone the other way. I've probably never had my life not as together at this point. I was all right in December. January, it's gone downhill.
Yeah, January's always the month that's like you've got no money, you can't go anywhere, like blah blah. But yeah, we'll be better in February. You can hold us to that.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe that's what we need.
Maybe we need to be held accountable for what we speak.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that just means there's more to talk about for women. So we'll kick it off with the 1-0 win over Watford on last Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday just gone. Nice little last minute winner from Katie Stengel there. You were at that game.
Yeah.
And there was obviously the issue surrounding like kickoff times, and
we were asked a question about this actually. We were asked a question on Twitter about this and like our thoughts on it, and I feel like we both feel quite strongly on the topic of discussion.
Yeah. Well, we'll touch on it properly in a minute as like a separate subject after we talk about Watford. But you were at Watford. What was it like? What was the team like? What was the performance like? Obviously, it wasn't on FA Player either, so seeing the goals and stuff like that. But yeah, how do you think we did?
I think it was one of them games where you could tell that the players were getting frustrated. I think Watford were defending really well throughout the whole of the game, and it was one of them where you sort of thought, oh, is it going to be one of them days where it doesn't go our way, or are they going to nick a late winner? Are we going to nick a late winner? Like it could have gone like any other way. I think like the one thing for me that surprised me most was from the literally initial whistle blown, like the ruthlessness of the tackles and the challenges and everything like that. It wasn't long this time. That was the next door neighbour. Like the ruthlessness of the challenges, and like you could hear the bench and Matt Beard being like, ref, come on, like they were proper challenges. And I think one of the Watford players went off injured because of a couple of challenges, but like Taylor Hines' limbs were flying in the air and like right in front of us all, and it was like, whoa, I wasn't really expecting it. So that's what the kind of thing I take away from the game. And obviously I think like before I'd even turned up to the stadium, I was like, oh god, I hope like people still come. I know the men's game is on, but like I hope people still take the time to come and watch the women play. And like I was pleasantly surprised when I got there. I think I put a picture on our Twitter, like, wow, like there's still a load of fans here for like to support the team regardless of the men's game on.
Yeah, I think
it was great.
I think the attendance was 897.
It didn't, to me, it didn't look like there was another game going on, which I think was the positive thing about it. Like it didn't look like there was a men's game happening at the same time, which is what I was worried about when I first got there.
Yeah, because obviously there's fans who support both the men and the women's team, and then you will have fans who just support the men's, and you will have fans who just support the women's, and like that's absolutely fine. So there would have been like the supporters there on Sunday who were, you know, fully invested in going to see the women's team, but it's kind of just one of them where it's like this could be organised so much better, and it can't be helped. Like the players have stressed that, like Carl Humphrey said that post-match after the Spurs game midweek, Matt Beard said the same. It can't be helped in certain situations. Like the clubs don't pick the fixtures, obviously they FA and Premier League and all that kind of stuff, but if attention's brought on it, it can be changed. Like the same thing's happening again this Sunday, both away to Crystal Palace with the same kick-off time. And it's like, well, that could have been made into a day of like back-to-back fixtures at Selhurst Park. Like
Such an opportunity, like missed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's and I think that's what I find more frustrating. It's like the kickoff times can't be helped. That you've got to understand that, like, just the way the football works and whatever else. But like, look into these things and be like, well, that's an opportunity to do
Pre-planning.
this. Like, yeah, and that brings more attention to like the Crystal Palace women's team as well. Like, for them to play at the men's home stadium and draw a bigger crowd in and have the opportunity to have like a back-to-back. So if you buy a ticket for the men's, you might automatically get one for the women's or whatever else, you know what I mean? Like, just little things like that.
Yeah.
That can make a huge difference to the game. That can, and like fans would be like absolutely buzzing with that as well.
Yeah, like people would be all over that. And it's just another way that the clubs and whatever are showing their appreciation for the women's game. I think that's probably like the most overriding thing of all. But you're so right, that's such like a missed opportunity. Because I think you probably would have seen double the crowd for and the average attendance at Palace for that game because it was at the men's stadium and some people don't often get to go to the men's stadium. How we seen at Anfield when the women's derby happened. But yeah, it's a tough one and hopefully like they'll learn from it and next time it will happen. But I guess that doesn't help the case of like this specific scenario. Do you know what I mean? It is upsetting because I can't imagine it's that difficult. It's just starting the match day process either a couple of hours earlier or staying a little bit later. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you never know what the reasons are for, but you do kind of think it's a missed opportunity.
Yeah. It can't be helped, and you know, like still like loads of fans turned out to Watford, so I'm sure it'll be the same again on Sunday, especially with like the free bus going and stuff. So
tell you what though, them fans were treated at Watford. What a late winner. I went crazy in my seat and I don't often sit alone. I was alone at the game. It was horrible. I had no friends.
It's
about four
weird,
people. 4 people came up to me and was like, "Oh, where's all your squad today?" And I was like, "They're not here."
The squad wasn't there.
I know. And then there's like me on the laptop and the phone at the same time, and I was like,
"Yeah." That was me at first. I was like, "Oh, I didn't record that." I was like, "I need to see this."
It's so much easier when we share the burden and share like the job, but when it's on your own, you're like, "Oh my god, I missed who did that pass. Oh my god, I don't know."
Like you probably know that for Spurs there was not much like Instagram content during the game.
It's so hard. Like, it is so
hard. I've missed it now. I can't go back.
No chance. It is hard, like, but yeah, it was great. Like in terms of like the goal actually itself, we couldn't have cut it any finer. Like I think the Liverpool of like last season or the Liverpool of even like when we first started watching them, it's like we lose that game, that goes against us. Like we don't get that winner, or we draw, or the opposing team gets that goal. But because I think this team is so confident and so assured in like the way they play at the minute, regardless of who comes off the bench, who starts, like it was I mean there was a bit of doubt in my mind that it wasn't going to happen, but like as soon as it went in I was like, yes, that's Liverpool. I know, like that was meant to happen. Like we did that. And it's like that Meg Campbell throwing, oh my god, it's ridiculous.
I just remember seeing your tweet saying like Matt Beard like ran down the line.
Yeah, it was great. But you know what? Like the whole game, I was like, is Meg Campbell going to take the throw in? And I got my phone out and recorded every time she took a throw in because it was just that great. I was like,
I was like, the night at Spurs, like she went to do this really long throw in. And I mean, it was like close to the halfway line into the box. And I turned to Emma and I was like, I know she's good, but like,
is she that good?
Far, and she got it into the box, and I was like, how is that even possible? And I remember hearing like one of the Spurs players be like, remember the long throws, like that's something that opposition teams will look at beforehand. You wouldn't think of, and they'll be like, Meg Campbell's got a long throw, so it's like Watford will probably be like killing themselves that they've conceded from something like that.
How amazing is it to have something like that in the locker? Do you know what I mean? Like, I expect that the Watford game is a perfect example of how much of a strength that can be for us in the dying minutes of the game. Just get the ball into the box, make it tough for them to defend, and that's exactly what we did. Like it was great.
Yeah, we'll be going for like throw-ins now, like and like.
I wanna have a RMTV X Med Campbell throw-in coaching session.
That'd be really
You
fun.
teach me how to throw that far. I would love
just
it.
like failing completely, like
Literally, absolutely incredible scenes.
yeah. That also puts us like at a 7-point lead in the table now, which is you having a mania.
Honestly, he's chewed something through. Come here now. I'm gonna hold you so you can't do anything. Carry on.
That puts us a 7-point lead now at the top of the table as well, which is good. I'm comfortable with that. I'm happy with that. It's a solid number. 9 games left in the league.
It's gone so quickly.
And it's going to go so quickly as well. Like 1st of May is the last game of the season.
Wow. Against Lewis away, isn't it?
Lewis away, yeah.
Are we celebrating on that night, Lauren?
Of course we are.
Are we hitting Pop World?
Of course we are.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We'll move on. We'll move into midweek then. Obviously there's a cup fixture away to Tottenham on Wednesday night. Do you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Did you have a great day?
I just had a wonderful time.
Yeah,
I just had a wonderful day. It was long. I was thankful to get home yesterday just to lie horizontal.
Yeah,
I felt like
just have them in
this the whole time I was there, but it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. It was a. I feel like we started well in the game. We dropped off a bit, and then we came out better second half, which was nice to see. But there was just a mad 5 minutes from us when we conceded. Like,
yeah,
and it was really like frustrating because he just made like 3 subs, I think. So obviously the team was going through a little bit of like a tactical switch. Like Jay Bailey centre back, do you know what I mean? Which is not a normal position, but obviously with like injuries and a few niggles and stuff, we had to make changes, and then we conceded, and it's like you can kind of see that it was just one of them from the team. It was like, oh, like it came at the really wrong time.
Wrong place, wrong time. Yeah,
and it was like a sloppy goal to concede as well, which is more frustrating. But to be honest, like they had some really good chances first half as well, but we got forward really well first half as well. Hands found herself in the box a couple of times, and it was kind of a moment of like, do I shoot, do I cross it, do I pull it back? Like it was one of them. But obviously that means we're out of the Conti-Cup now. But you know what, like,
I think there's something to be proud of, isn't it? Though, like the teams we come up against, facing WSL like teams and caliber of players that we have, I think it's something to be proud of. The cup run we had, and we've been terrible previously in the cup.
Yeah, and like to go away to Spurs at their ground and in the quarterfinals of a cup, and it's just a 1-0. Like to me, that's something to be. You know, you can be proud of that performance. That's what a lot of the players said, like post match on like social media and stuff. Like they can be proud of that performance, which is like I fully agree with. Obviously, more concerning is like the few injuries and niggles that we're starting to pick up now. Like Jazz Matthews is out at the minute; she was going to get a scan, so I'm not sure what the situation is with that. The club haven't announced anything yet, I don't think. Kerry Holland has got COVID, so I'm pretty sure she won't be in contention for Sunday. And then there was just a few little things like Wardlaw had to come off because she was cramping up, and Laws, he was obviously has been suffering with her groin for a couple of weeks, and that was one of the things I said to Emma the other night. I was like, if Rachel Laws pulls her groin tonight, I'm gonna be like, you're
gonna be in goal, hun. Then I've asked you to go on.
Yeah, like so I'm ready when you guys are. But yeah,
I will represent you as your agent.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just kind of hoping it's not going to be like a thing now, because this squad has pushed itself to the absolute limits.
Played a lot of football.
A lot of good football, a lot of really like a lot of running. So yeah, I'm just hoping it's not like it's not going to be a consistent thing over the next couple of weeks, and we can kind of get through this like small patch of niggles and injuries, and most of the squad will come out unscathed. Fingers crossed. I'm absolutely gutted. Kerry Holland is out with COVID, and she's not going to play on Sunday.
I know.
Like,
Does she not share a room with or like housemate with Leanne then? Does that mean Leanne's out of action or what?
I'm not sure. Leanne played the other night, so I'm not sure. I am just
You
messing
know.
with a hand away. If you can see that, I don't know why I'm doing it. But, I need to hold something when I'm talking. I don't know what it is. And this was on the bed, and I was like, okay. You played the other night.
Just hanging around. Don't know.
Yeah, she played the night. I think she's fine. The isolation rules are a bit different now, aren't they? Like
only 5 days, isn't it? I mean, if Kerry Holland's out before Sunday, you never know. But I presume probably not.
I think in terms of like training wise and stuff, they might just not force it. Depends how she's feeling with it as well, doesn't it?
Whether she was actually ill with it or what.
Yeah, so she was I thought she was a huge miss. I said this to Emma on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was like, I really miss Kerry Holland in that game because she's just like an absolute tank in midfield, isn't she? Like, she
doesn't stop running. It's crazy, and you do notice when she's not there the amount of work that she does put in.
Yeah, that's it. It's just having like that work rate in midfield. Like, I was pretty impressed with Carl Humphrey. I thought she did well on Wednesday night. She was
yeah. I think she's had a tough time really trying to get into the team. I'm not really too sure what it is. Whether Bo, Mel, and Kerry Holland have just outperformed each time to the sense that they can't not be left out of the team. Do you know what I mean? So you'd hope maybe you've obviously seen her quite a lot in the cup games, and maybe with Holland out, this is her opportunity to really show to Matt Beard what she's worth and what she's good for. So yeah.
It'll be interesting to see the lineup that he goes with on Sunday. I'm not sure, but yeah, like we said, we can be happy with the cup run. You know, there's more important things at stake for us this season.
Promotion
is just always the number one. We still have the FA Cup. We can still
do. We've got Lincoln not this weekend after, I believe. Maybe even the weekend after that.
It's soon, yeah. But yeah, I think we can be happy with kind of the way things are going at the minute. Yeah, like I said, as long as we can stay mostly injury free and get through this like little rough patch, I think we'll be fine. And the thing is, though, it's not even a rough patch. Like, I don't even know why I'm saying rough patch, because it really
isn't. Either, because I mean, it's been fun.
How many games is that unbeaten now? Like league wise, did we go?
I think it's 14, 15.
Something like is that including cups though, or is that just?
I think that was across all competitions, so maybe that might be now.
So we got to like 14, 15, which was like, wow, really
it's great to say. Like we've been through so many patches where it's been 14 lost or 14 not won. So it's great to be on the side that it's winning now.
Yeah, defo. No, we'll be sound. I'm looking forward to Sunday. It should be a good game because obviously Paz have been in really good form as well.
I hope it's on the. Do you know if it's on the FA Player? I don't know if it has been announced yet.
I'm not sure. But yeah, it'd be nice if it was, because I think that'd be a really good game because they've been in good form. That I think they beat Durham 3-2.
They did. Got one over on Durham. So they're not going to be an easy team to beat, but I think
they're really not.
Hopefully, with the players that we have available, we'll be able to knock it out the park.
Yeah, it's Fernie time.
That was weird. That was weird. I don't know what that was. Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. How you think we'll fare on Sunday? Who do you want to see in the starting lineup? All those bits and bobs. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the content as well. I tried the little reel went out from London. Love a reel. I'm not gonna lie, was getting a little bit stressed on the train about that because the Wi-Fi kept going in and out, and it was just trying to pick a song. It was a lot of
stress, isn't it? It's like real stress.
Yeah, I thought, I can't go wrong with a bit of Ed Sheeran. So throw Ed Sheeran on there.
The overpass.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen that, go and check that out. Loads of reels on the channel there. we quite enjoy. So I did also vlog a little bit, so I'm gonna try and edit that.
Ooh, nice.
We get that out like soon. So
soon as. Great.
Keep your eye peeled for that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Again, apologies for the lack of video, but we're here now.
We're here now. We're here to stay. February. Woo.
February's going to be the month, don't you worry. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you all next time with a new video. Bye.
Bye.